to one and all present here to cherish our 75th Independence Day of our nation, India. Carried with care, coated with pride, dipped in love, flying in glory, moments of freedom in shade of joy, proud to be an Indian. Prayer symbolizes hope, spirituality, renaissance and glory. Now I request everyone to raise for the prayer song.
Attention! Standard test. Attention! Tamil Thavalthe.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமலர்ந்த கிளிகளும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிது தெற்கனமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனர் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுடலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுவே வாழ்த்துதுவே வாழ்த்துதுவே. Welcoming is an art which, when done perfectly, can turn a stranger into a family. I now request our coordinator, A.V. Petras Senior Secondary School, Mrs. Mohana Ma'am, to welcome the gathering.
Warm greetings and happy Independence Day to everyone. I hope this day finds you in the best of spirits. On behalf of AVP Trust Public Senior Secondary School, I feel immense pleasure in welcoming our chairman, Rotarian PDG MD A. Karthikeyan sir, who has accepted our Independence Day invitation and come away here to hoist the national flag and deliver his chief guest address. We welcome you, sir. I am much delighted in welcoming Mrs. G. Pramodini, principal of our school, who is going to convey her special Independence Day address. Welcome you, ma'am. I'm much happy in welcoming the cultural coordinators, teachers, parents and well-wishers, students for the 75th Independence Day. We welcome you all. Today, I feel extremely proud of hosting this great day and words will fall short to describe my sense of joy, which I feel while standing in front of the podium of you all. We all should consider ourselves fortunate for getting to live in independent India as its citizens and should also thank our predecessors and never forget their sacrifice in the Indian freedom struggle. We should pray to Lord to give us requisite strength as well as courage to be able to dedicate our life for the service of our country. For this, we are not expected to fight on borders only. We can become the responsible citizen of our country by doing social service, that is, helping our fellow countrymen in their noble pursuits, by serving mankind, by contributing in the economic and social growth of our country, by helping eradicate social evils such as poverty, corruption, marginalization of women, etc. from our country. So, let us not waste the sacrifice of our forefathers and wisely utilize the resources of our country so as to bring it in the top amongst the list of the developed countries of the world. With that being said, let's also understand the importance of our independence. Let us all pay tribute to our freedom fighters not only today but also every day through our social action. With this message, I once again welcome you all for the 75th Independence Day celebration. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.
Thank you, really heartwarming. I now request our chairman, sir, PDG, Rotarian MD A. Karthikeyan sir, to hoist the national flag.
Flag hoist!
பாரி தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரி ஓங்கி வளர்ந்ததோர் கம்பம் அதன் உச்சியின் மேல் வந்து மாதரம் என்று பாங்கி எழுதி திகழும் செயல் பட்டொளி வீசி பறந்தது பாரி தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரி அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரி தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரி கம்பத்தின் கீழ் நிற்றல் காணீரெங்கும் காணரும் வீரர் பெருந்திடர் கூட்டம் நம்பக்குரிய ரவீடர் தங்கள் நல்லுயிரின்றி கொடியினை காப்பர் தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரி அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரி தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரி
Pledge. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and to my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperities alone lies my happiness. Standard taste.
Senior Secondary School, Mrs. Pramodini ma'am to deliver the special address.
Good morning to one and all who gathered here. Most respected and honorable Chairman, Rotarian, MD, PDG, Karthikeyan Arujyoti sir, my dear coordinators, valuable teachers, my lovable students, and my precious parents, I wish you all 75th Independence Day. 15th of August 1947, it was a remarkable day. It was a history. We need to think how the history has happened. This day was unrememberable, unforgettable forever. How it has happened. We need to think. History of the nation was not written on the pen with the paper. History of the nation was written on this day by bloods of the freedom fighters on the soul of our nation. On the soil of our nation. How did it happen? The freedom fighters was hardly sacrificed their life, sacrificed their family, entirely they were working for 200 years. So this day was an unremarkable day. It was in history. History was not written on the paper with a pen. It was written by the freedom fighters, the bloods of the freedom fighters on the soil of our nation. How this could possible? The 200 years from 1757 to 1947, until that the people were struggling a lot and everybody were like a same. And the freedom fighters, those who are taking a very hard time, and we got this freedom on this day. So how we are going to do the tribute to these freedom fighters? How we are one day, single day we are thinking about them, we paying the homage, tribute. That is enough? Is it enough for that? No. We need to follow the footsteps of the freedom fighters. How we can do this? How we can follow the freedom fighters' footsteps? Nothing that we need to inherit the traits and we need to inherit the qualities of freedom fighters. How can we inherit the qualities of the freedom fighters? We have many different qualities of the freedom fighters, in that one such quality of the freedom fighters were constantly looking for is change, a big change in a nation. What is the change? How we can do as a change? The freedom fighters, they will keep on expecting for the change, and that change, what we can do it. There is a quote says that we can dissolve and the describable, the time which it is that only thing we can change. How we can bring out this change? One needs to change the future, then he needs to change his attitude. So where the change begins? The change begins from oneself, from ourselves. The small change can bring a great difference. So let me think, and on this day, I want to share a story of a 70 years old man, and he says how the change can bring, a small change can bring a great change, a great difference. He says like that, I'm also 70 years old now. I tried to change this entire world. Keep on trying, but at the end I find that I couldn't able to make it. Then I find at least I can change my nation, but again it went on vain. Again I was keep trying. At least I can focus on my town and I can change it. But he couldn't able to do it. No way, he unable to change the town. And finally, now I'm old. At least I changed my family. Whether I can do it? Still, it has went on while. Then he realized, where I must do the change. Then he realized, I need to change in myself. Again, a sudden realization has come to him. If I would have been done a long ago, I would have been done a long ago, the impact of my change would have been changed my family. The impact of my family, what I have done, would have been changed on the town. The impact of town in a long extent, it would have been changed the whole nation. So now from this word, what we can understand is that the change should begin from us. Be a change for a nation. As a student, how do you feel? What I can do, I'm just a student. Everyday routine can change. Every day what you are doing, it can be changed. A day routine, for example, you want to be a change first. Every day wake up early in the morning, be motivated, set goal, aim higher. They plan for a day, plan for a highly motivated, care for the future. What you have shared, what you can do is help your students, help your parents, respect your parents, love yourself, motivated, be confident, be honest, be caring. If you have that, definitely that change will impact on your family. This impact will bring a great change in our nation. One thing I want to share is that what you can do is, if you can't fly, at least you need to run. If you can't run at all, try to walk. If you are unable to walk at all, at least you crawl. Whatever you do, you want to keep moving forward. Whatever you do, you just keep moving forward. How you can move forward? Change yourself and be positive, motivate yourself, and then move forward and walk towards the nation and do something great for the nation. Let us take a challenge of 21 days. Let be a change. Whatever I said, you just try to change it in your day-to-day routine, and let us see what is going to happen in your family, and let us see for 365 days if it is happening in your family, what is going to happen in your relations and to the nation and to the town. So let us be a positive and let us do great things for the nation. Move forward, march forward and work for the nation and do great things for the nation. Love your nation. Be confident that you can do something great to you. One thing I want to say on this day is, whatever you do, every day you say that, I can do it. I can do it. Definitely I can do it and I will do it. This is the day no one can stop me. This is what I want to take a pledge. Whatever you do, today you start doing it and be a change for the nation, work for the nation, and definitely one or the other day our nation will rise to the high in the whole world. That's what I want to share with you all. So thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am. It was truly motivational. Now, I request our chief guest, Rotarian, PDG, MD A. Karthikeyan sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everybody. Respected principal of the school, academic coordinator Ms. Mohana, cultural coordinator Mrs. Nithya, respected teachers of AVP Trust Public School, beloved students, good morning. Today we are celebrating 75th Independence Day. That is Diamond Jubilee. We have to celebrate this Diamond Jubilee in the grand manner. But as because of this, the pandemic, we're not able to be together and celebrate this Diamond Jubilee as we celebrate the other functions. Today, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi hoisted the flag and he addressed in the morning 7:30. The first tribute and the respect to whom he has given is to the frontline warriors of this pandemic. At this moment, I request all our students and everyone to stand for a minute and give a silent prayer for the people, the frontline warriors who were with us to save our nation, who lost their life. Thousands and thousands of doctors, nurses, and the frontline warriors, they have lost their life to safeguard our life. At this moment of this grand event, we have to respect their soul for safeguarding us from this pandemic. Thank you. As our principal was saying, addressing, the change is essential for every human being, every aspect of this world. The change in ourself, change in the technology, change in the medicine, change in the education, change in the industrial, everything has changed our lifestyle. Before 2-3 decades, we have seen the famine. We have been longing for one meal a day. But the change has given a great transformation. Even there is no rainfall for 3 or 4 consecutive years, we were all out of this famine. As because the technology changed, as because we ourselves changed ourselves and made a lot of improvement in our infrastructure. As because of that, we were all out of that famines and everything. We have to thank the Jawaharlal Nehru, the Prime Minister of our India, who has given the driest speech, the first speech on the August 14th night. That is that long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very subsequently at the stroke of the midnight hour. When the world sleeps, India wakes to life and freedom. A moment comes rarely in the history when we step out from the old to know old, the new when the age ends, and when the soul of the nation, long suppressed, finds utterance. It is fitting that at the solemn moment we take the pledge of dedication to the service of India and the people and to the still large cause of humanity. This was the driest speech of the Jawaharlal Nehru. You have to see the dedication, the hard work. They dedicated their life, a lot of leaders, and they have given independent India for us. We were all having independent to move wherever we want to go and whatever we want to do. Even the neighboring country in Afghanistan, a couple of weeks back, I read the newspaper, a woman not wearing the full cloth were shot dead in the street. See the freedom, the independence, what we enjoy in India. The same time, the Pakistan have got a freedom. So what independent, what the women are enjoying there? The woman, each and every citizen of India has the right. We are enjoying the democracy to the most. At this moment, I want to tell you one very important thing. In our lifetime of the humanity, they have come across a lot of pandemic situations. The yellow fever, the polio. The polio was a big threat for the kids because the 5 years it affects the brain, spinal cord, and they are not able to move. As our principal was telling, there was no change. The kids were crawling on the floor. That we have made a significant change by giving immunization for the kids. Each and every year we immunize the kids under 5 years 2 times, and we have been eradicated polio almost 99.9% except Afghanistan. We were all able to come out of that pandemic situation nearly about 38 years. After 38 years, this pandemic, we cannot think that it is very easy. It is going to vanish. No, it cannot. It will not. So we have to change ourselves. That is why, because our country is one of the world's highest vaccination campaigns that we are doing. So that the population, the lifestyle of each and every person, we have to change ourselves. Unless otherwise, we cannot live a normal life. Unless otherwise, we cannot lead a normal life. Because today, you people, the kids of our nation, are educated, knows about the impact of this COVID very well. Because you have been all in between the 4 walls in your house. You're not able to come out, you're not able to play in the playground, you're not able to meet your friends. Almost one and a half years you have been inside the 4 walls. So it is the responsibility of each and every kids that you have to bring the change. You have to tell your parents. When you see any people moving around without this protocol, this wearing the mask, washing their hand, wherever you see, change them. Try to talk to them and try to impart, because they should realize that the small kid is coming and saying us that wear the mask and go. We have to go to school. We have to play with my friends. You have to tell them, because this pandemic, this 3rd wave has started now. Slowly the cases start rising. We have to come out of it. Easily we can come out of that. How? If we follow the protocols of the COVID, easily we can come out and we can lead a normal life. Because almost 3-4 years we are all back, and our economy and individual economy is being badly affected. It is very, very easy. It is a challenge for the nature and the human being. If you want to meet up the challenge, we have to follow that disciplined life. So my kids, my dear students, today you have to take a pledge, how we have taken a pledge. So you have to take a pledge and promise that you will address each and every citizen of your place, each and every people of your surroundings, that they have to follow the protocols of the COVID. If they follow the protocols of the COVID, easily we can all come out of that one and we can lead a life, normal life. Our economy will be developed, your parent economy will be developed, your parent will be safeguarded. Because I know very well that lot of our students, parents, they have lost their life. Lot of our dads have lost their life. And both father and mother also died. The kids are there in with some other grandfather's house and somebody's house. This all can be come out as because when we follow the protocols of the COVID strictly. My dear kids, let us all take a pledge in this great moment that we should all follow the protocols and we have to come out of this and we have to lead the normal life. And it is a day that what we are going to give a respect for the leaders, what they were thinking, how our country should be. Our country should be like that. I wish you all good luck. I thank the principal of this AVP CBSE, Mrs. Pramodini, coordinator and cultural coordinator, and all the students, those who have come here for the practice with who followed our protocols and COVID protocols, and they were all practicing for the last 2-3 days. And I wish once again everyone happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was really stupendous. Here are our AVPNs to perform an informative skit. I would like to request all our audience to not only just pay attention, but to find some motivation to serve the country. The characters in the skit are from an agricultural family who have immense thirst to serve the nation. The characters are Ramasamy as the father, Kaveri as the mother, Shubha as their daughter who is an athlete, Deepa as their second daughter who is a technophile, Arun as their son who is a politician. Now let's jump into the skit. Scene 1. At home. This scene is about a girl named Shubha, born in a poor agricultural family, who is blessed with spectacular running talent. This scene portrays her morning routine from home to the sports field.
Mom, I'm ready. I will finish my running practice and go to tuition with my friend Anu. Then we will go to college from there. See you in the evening. Bye.
Pa, wait up. Take this ragi drink with you.
Didn't Abba buy that energy drink this time too?
But this is even more healthier. Your perseverance will lift you up, Shubha.
Thanks, Mom. Your blessings will stand with me when I win Olympic gold for India.
Sure, dear. Bye.
At the field. Scene 2. At home. Ramasamy enters the house after completing his morning routines in the field at 8 a.m. and inquires about their children.
Has Shubha went for practice already?
Yes, she started at 4 o'clock. Did you buy the energy drink for Shubha? She asked you today also.
No, Kaveri, the yield of the crops in our field is too low as the previous year. All the crops were drawn out due to cyclones.
Keep giving excuses. I don't know when we will live a better life.
In spite of your low economic condition, you had a strong faith and willpower on your kids. With your patriotism, you motivated your kids to follow their passion and serve the nation, while other parents brought up their kids to study engineering and work for IT. Your children are gems of India. They'll bring glory to you and to the whole nation.
Talk to Arun.
Yes, Kaveri, he had called me yesterday. Didn't you read today's newspaper yet?
No, not yet.
He told me that he is leaving for Coimbatore from Delhi, and also he said that his meeting with party leaders was also successful. He is heading an election rally today. I am sure that my son will become a great leader to our nation and make India proud. I am the proudest father ever. I can't wait to see my daughter Deepa going to moon.
Scene 3. At the running track. This scenario takes place in the sports field when Shubha was about to leave after practicing. It deals about the social barriers, struggles, and some pressure a girl in this society has to overcome to taste the fruit of success and to make her nation and family proud.
Hey, stop. We are running track. Don't run here too.
I am always in the running mode.
You're unstoppable on the running track. You set and break your record by yourself. Your today's speech was brilliant, Shubha. You'll definitely win the Golden Olympics.
I doubt if I will even make it to the Olympics, having got enough funds in.
Did you receive the sponsorship last week? I heard you got it already.
Coach said mockingly that I must be either born rich or have the strong political support, but I have none.
Hey Shubha, stop. Look out what I got for you. You're all over the news. Your talent has been recognized by the Union Sports Minister. Sponsorships are flying in from all the directions.
Finally, I made it! I'm going to the Olympics!
Now Shubha goes to the Olympics and wins the gold medal for India. Nearly after 122 years, she has secured a gold medal and made us all proud. This moment is surely undescribable.
Congratulations. How do you feel about your victory?
Being a girl, I faced a lot. I faced a lot of challenges to reach this success. My journey wasn't easy. Thanks to my parents who motivated by saying, change your stars into stars. When everyone loved saying, what will you achieve by running?
Now, it's time to know more about women empowerment.
Happy morning to everyone. I'm so glad to be standing in front of you and telling about women empowerment. My name is Adira from grade 5 of AVP Crash Public Senior Secondary School, CBSE. I would like to start by thanking our most valued honor correspondent, Mr. PDG Rotarian Major Donor A. Karthikeyan Sir, AVP Institutions. Respected our principal, Mrs. G. Pramotini Ma'am, worthy teachers, parents, my dear brothers and sisters, who are all gathered here for bringing us together to celebrate a constellation of Indian Independence Day. The agent of change is that part of us that deeply wants to make a difference in this world, to uplift our own lives in a way that inspires others to recognize their greatness and do wonderful things. It is the allowing of heaven to move through us unimpeded, so that we can be of service and leave the world in a better place. At most, a dedicated statement to women. Anger has a long history of bringing about positive change. But in addition to being angry, I am also hopeful because I believe deeply in the ability of human beings to make and remake themselves for the better. This is how to start. We must rise. I want to say that I value the effort more than ever before as we try to navigate these complicated times, which brings me to this. When my world suddenly changed, my priorities changed too. I had two options. One, to remain silent, and one, to overcome. And the second was to overcome and then be achieved. I chose the second one. I decided to break the barricade and enhance my willpower. What I know for sure is that speaking truth is the most powerful tool we all have. And I am especially proud and inspired by all the women who felt strong enough and empowered enough to speak up and share their personal thoughts. I want everyone here and now to know that a new day is on the horizon. When that new day finally dawns, it will be because of a lot of magnificent women and many of us right here in this nation and some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who takes us to the time when nobody ever has to say me too again. We are linked, we are not one, and this is the day that will change us forever because we are together. Each of us individually and collectively will be the never same again. Women leaders from all around the world aims to give a big push for women to be granted equal and full voice, participation and leadership everywhere and in every aspect. And for making the case that we need the essential role of women of courage, ingenuity, vision and achievement to realize humanity's noblest and vital projects of sustainable development, peace and security. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Adira. It was really marvelous. Shubha has now returned to her hometown. Let's see how she is being welcomed and celebrated.
Congratulations, Shubha. Thank you, Deepa. Thank you.
Congratulations, Shubha.
Congrats, Shubha.
It's not even a celebration without dance. who is greatly talented and has love and passions towards technology. She is a technophile. She has been pouring her hard work and is a space research scientist with a big brain. In the current scene, she has been preparing to set foot on moon. And she is being invited by a principal during her school days to deliver a motivational speech for the current students studying there.
Hi sir, how are you? Nice to hear from you.
I'm good, Deepa. I'm following you on all social media and been watching all news updates about your upcoming mission. Any new updates?
All well sir, as per schedule, I'll be off to the moon within 8 months.
You have made all of us proud, Deepa. With all your inventions, you have improvised many technologies and now in space technology.
It wouldn't have been possible without your help sir.
Nice to hear this, Deepa. I just want you to give some motivational speech to our school children. You are an inspiration for them.
Sure sir, when I should be there?
Would you be able to come tomorrow, Deepa?
Definitely sir.
The very next morning, Deepa goes to her old school to deliver her speech.
I feel proud and humble at the same time to be the part of Gaganyaan project. It is targeted to be launched within 8 months. As per ISRO's schedule, I'll be off to the moon within 8 months. Vikram lander and Pragyan rover has taught us a big lesson. As a result, we have their better versions in Chandrayaan 4. Chandrayaan 4 is India's first manned mission to launch to the moon. Thank you.
Scene 5 at the party office. Anyone who says they are not interested in politics is like a drowning man who insists he is not interested in water. Arun, who has been elected as the youngest member of the parliament, who have won the Lok Sabha elections from Tamil Nadu, he has been proving his remarkable talents and potentials by bringing out his great and efficient plans and projects to serve the nation. As with power comes great responsibility. He is now having a talk at the party office. Can we get in, sir?
Yeah? Hello young people. I was waiting for your arrival. Thank you for being on time.
Heartily congratulations on your first victory, sir. We are glad to have a leader like you, sir.
Without you people, this victory wouldn't be a possible one. But this is just a beginning. We have a lot more things to do. I have called you all to make an action plan which has to be implemented immediately. So, make a list of changes you are expecting to happen.
I think agriculture has to be encouraged more. At first, we all need food to survive. So, the importance of agriculture has to be improved.
Yeah, I agree with that. Being a son of a farmer, I would love to take enough measures more effectively.
Most of the money is in the hands of many politicians and the country is very corrupted because of the corrupted money. Corruptionless country would be required to lead our country to a better path.
One of the endangered things happening around us is the depletion of environment. So, a huge focus has to be put on the development of environment. Also, everyone should plant at least one tree in their lifetime.
Also, the government should look forward making job opportunities for the youngsters. Youngsters, being the backbone of the nation, should feel safe and mainly work for the development of the country. So, investing in their ideas and supporting them with enough technological help can lead the country to a better path.
Yeah, I think these ideas will push our country into a progressive path. So, we'll plan accordingly and implement these ideas as soon as possible.
And now, he is about to deliver his first speech in the Parliament Assembly.
क्योंकि दुनिया भर के अनेक कंट्रीज भारत के सप्लाई चेन के केंद्र के रूप में देख सकते हैं। इसके कारण अब हमें मेक इन इंडिया के साथ मेक फॉर द वर्ल्ड ये मंत्रा को ले आगे बढ़ना है। ड्यूरिंग दिस पैंडेमिक अपने भारतीय वैज्ञानिक ने कोविड वैक्सीन बना के इस दुनिया की साबित किए हैं कि भारत केवल विश्व गुरु नहीं विश्व रक्षित है। This is the time we all work for our country unanimously as we have the youngest working population than any other country in this world. If we channelize this unique path, no one can stop India from being the superpower. Definitely India will be a massive energy of productivity and positivity one day. मुझे पूरा विश्वास है भारत इस सपने को चरितार्थ करेगा।
Scene 6. At home. Now all the 3 children have come to their parents to share their joy and get their blessings. And all of them are trying to convince their parents to settle down in a metropolitan city as with them and enjoy their old age.
Kaveri, look who are all here. It's all our kids who made us proud comes together at the same time.
Hey kids, you have really made us proud. Happy to see you all succeed.
Without you all, it wouldn't have happened. We are blessed to be your children.
Yeah, that's so true. If you haven't supported me at this level, my these many years of dream wouldn't be true.
And this would be the last meet with me, you people. As I'm moving to the moon within 8 months span.
Why don't you people come and stay with me for the rest of the years? You can stop working and lead a peaceful life for the rest of the years. It will never gonna happen. I do agriculture till the last minute I live. The nation needs more people doing agriculture, and I'll be one among them too.
Yes, it's correct. We will be there only for the sake of the nation, and if you want, you can come here and visit us.
I am so proud to have such a determined parents like you. Not only old people like us, youngsters, you should support agriculture and take care of farmers. Agriculture is the first and best of all professions.
As the saying goes, உள்ளவது எல்லாம் உயர்வுள்ளல். Set your goal in the skyline and work for it and achieve it. Never devalue yourself. Make India proud in an all-embracing level. Don't ask what your country can do for you. Instead ask what you can do for your country.
சுதந்திர தின விழா உரை. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இந்த இனிய காலை பொழுதில் 75வது சுதந்திர தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்களை அனைவருக்கும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். என் பெயர் நேஷா. நான் 1ஆம் வகுப்பில் படிக்கின்றேன். 1947 ஆகஸ்ட் மாதம் 15ஆம் தேதி என்பது ஒவ்வொரு இந்தியரின் வாழ்விலும் நினைவிலும் நிற்கும் தினமாக கருதப்படுகிறது. அந்நாள் நம்முடைய புதிய தேசத்தின் உதய நாள் மற்றும் ஒரு புதிய தொடக்கத்தின் தொடக்க நாள் என்று சொன்னால் அது மிகையாகாது. நம் நாடு எண்ணற்ற வளங்கள் நிறைந்த நாடு. நம் நாடு முன்னேற்ற பாதையில் செல்ல அரசியல், விவசாயம், தொழில்நுட்பம், விளையாட்டு இவை 4ம் தான் அடிப்படை காரணிகள். சரி, அரசியல் என்றால் என்ன? அரசு சம்பந்தப்பட்டது அரசியல். அரசு சம்பந்தமானது என்றால் நிர்வாகத்தில் துவங்கி சட்டம், ஒழுங்கு, நீதி, பாதுகாப்பு, ஆட்சி என அனைத்துமே அரசு என்பதில் அடக்கம். நாட்டில் உள்ள பணக்காரர், ஏழை, முதலாளி, தொழிலாளி என அனைத்து மக்களின் தேவைகளும் அரசாங்கத்தின் கட்டுப்பாட்டிலேயே வருகிறது. ஆனால் இவ்வளவு சக்தி வாய்ந்த பொறுப்பை நாம் ராவணன் ஆண்டால் என்ன, ராமன் ஆண்டால் என்ன என்று அரசியலை கண்டு பின்வாங்கி ஓடாமல் இளைய தலைமுறையாகிய நாம் அரசியலில் இறங்கி சமுதாயத்தை சுத்தப்படுத்தி சுதந்திர காற்றை சுவாசிப்போம். அடுத்து தொழில்நுட்பம். புதிய தொழில்நுட்பத்தின் உதவி கொண்டு உற்பத்தியை பெருக்குவதற்கான வழிகளை நாம் தேட வேண்டும். அறிவியல் மற்றும் தொழில்நுட்பத்தை நம் நாட்டை முன்னேற்றுவதற்கான நவீன கோவில்கள் என்றே கூறலாம். அடுத்து விளையாட்டு. இன்று பெரும்பாலானோர் விளையாட்டுத் துறையின் மூலம் தங்கள் சாதனைகளை நிகழ்த்தி வருகின்றனர். இன்று பரபரப்பாக பேசப்படும் ஒலிம்பிக்கில் கூட கிரீஸ் நாட்டில் பிறந்த சமாட்டா ரேவதி என்கின்ற வீர மங்கையால் தான் இன்று மகளிருக்கு ஒலிம்பிக்கில் சுதந்திரமாக விளையாட வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருக்கின்றது. நிறைவாக விவசாயம். இதுவரை விளம்பரத்தில் ஈடுபடாத ஒரே தொழில் விவசாயம் தான். விவசாயம் நாட்டின் முதுகெலும்பு. இந்திய பொருளாதார வளர்ச்சியில் வேளாண்மையின் பங்கு அளப்பதியது. இப்போது வேளாண் துறையில் பல வியத்தக மாற்றங்கள் நிகழ்ந்து வருகின்றன. செயற்கை உரம், பூச்சிக்கொல்லிகளை தவிர்த்து இயற்கை உரம், இயற்கை விவசாயம் என மக்கள் மாறி வருகின்றனர். இதுதான் விவசாயத்திற்கும் நமது உடல் ஆரோக்கியத்திற்குமான ஒரு அடிப்படை காரணியாகும். எனவே ஒவ்வொரு மனிதனும் முன்னேற்றம் என்ற ஏணிப்படியில் ஏற ஏழ்மை என்பது ஒரு தடைக்கல் இல்லை. இன்றைய நன்னாளில் நாம் அனைவரும் ஒரு உறுதிமொழி எடுத்துக்கொள்வோம். நாம் நமது கடமையையும் உரிமையையும் உணர்ந்து அற வழியில் சுதந்திரமாக செயல்பட்டு நம் நாட்டை செம்மைப்படுத்துவோம், செழுமைப்படுத்துவோம், வளப்படுத்துவோம், முன்னேற்றப்படுத்துவோம். இந்தியாவின் விருட்சமாகிய நாமே மாற்றத்தின் விதைகளாக இருப்போம். வந்தே மாதரம்.
Be the change for the nation. Now, I request our cultural coordinator, AVP Trust Public Senior Secondary School, Mrs. Nitya Ma'am, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Honorable Chairman Sir, Treasurer Ma'am, Principal Ma'am, Coordinator Ma'am, teachers and my dear parents, a pleasant and patriotic morning wishes to you all. I feel much honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose the vote of thanks on the 75th Independence Day celebration. I am proud to be an Indian and I take pride in my Indian identity to be the best citizen on the planet. On that note, let me thank our Honorable Chairman, PDG, Rotarian, MDA Karthikeyan Sir, who graced this historic day with his chief guest address and by sharing our extensive knowledge today with great inspiring words. Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank our lovely Treasurer Ma'am for her valuable support and guiding us in her absentia. Thank you, ma'am. My grateful thanks to our Principal, Mrs. G. Pramodini Ma'am, for guiding us in the right way with her valuable inputs. Thank you, ma'am. I like to express my deep sense of thankfulness to our academic coordinator, Mrs. Mona Ma'am, for being a great support. Thank you, ma'am. My heartfelt thanks to my dear team of teachers, Mrs. Manimegla Ma'am, Mrs. Brinda Ma'am, Mrs. Prabhavati Ma'am, Uma Ma'am, Mrs. Fauzia Ma'am, Mrs. Tamilchelvi Ma'am, Mrs. Malini, Mr. Bhuvanesh Sir, Mr. Suresh Babu Sir for their wonderful cooperation. Thank you, sir. I would like to mention my thanks to our kindergarten teachers, PT Alex Sir, Paramsam Sir, Bala Ma'am, Shenba Ma'am, Sudha Ma'am, teaching and non-teaching staffs for their extreme support for arranging the things in a planned manner. Thank you all. My special mention to Andrea Evangeline for her Master of Ceremony and Adira and Nesha for their wonderful speech. Thank you, dears. The team of students who performed in the skit show. Thank you all. A special mention to all my dear students who helped in arranging properties. Finally, I would like to thank our valuable parents for their extreme support, presence and cooperation for the 75th Independence Day. Thank you, dear. Thousands laid on their lives so that our country is breathing this day. So never forget their sacrifices. Once again, I wish you all a happy Independence Day. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. I now call upon our school pupil leader, Master A. Muhammad Akram Khan, for the national anthem.
Attention! National anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभाशिष माहे गाहे तव जय दादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे